Well, the two highest growth areas in food and beverage right now are health foods and sustainability. That's why our next guest is on a mission to make both of these areas a priority in their business. David Burns from Castlemaine Kitchen is here for more. David, lovely to have your company today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your product. It's such a niche market. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Certainly. So Castlemaine Kitchen, we've been making dips for 20 years in country Victoria. And the beginning of this year, we realised there was a gap in the market for a dip that had no plastic and no preservatives. Most of the dips in the marketplace, as you may know, is it's basically all plastic. It's mostly full of preservative. It's very high coloured and everything looks the same. So we had this great idea that I'm really looking forward to talking more about.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I guess it's one of those things, isn't it, that you don't even really consider. Like dips, people have them all the time, but don't really consider the plastic that is surrounding the dip. So tell us a little bit more about the product itself and the plastic, how you guys sort of tackled that issue there.
Yes, certainly. So we worked out that approximately 2,000 tonnes of plastic is wasted every year through Australian supermarkets. That, as you know, goes into landfill and in our waterways mainly. So it's it's a really big issue there. And secondly, as I said, most of the product is full of preservative. Preservative helps extend the shelf life of the dips and helps maintain the colour. So obviously, if you eat too much of it, it's not great. So we've taken that preservative out as well. And it's an Australian first, by the way. So no one yet, to the best of our knowledge, has done a preservative-free, no nasty, plastic-free dip range.
Wonderful. So tell us what actually is the packaging now that we've got on there. We've got one in front of you there. So
yeah, absolutely. So it's very simple. It's actually a paper tub.
Yep.
And we've got a very nice cardboard sleeve that goes over the top. So biodegradable, fully commercially compostable, and the foil seal over the top is also recyclable. So yeah, fully compostable. So essentially, to answer your question, it's paper and cardboard. Yeah.
Wonderful. And I mean, do you think when we talk about the products that we consume and the products that we use, do you think there's enough conversation at the moment in regards to sustainability and also our health as well? You mentioned preservatives there.
Yeah.
There is such a big focus on
Definitely.
our health at the moment.
Look, I think there's a lot of conversation about sustainability, but I don't think the action matches the conversation. So we've worked very hard for 12 months to try and get the tub. So a lot of R&D work, making sure that it's the oil and the moisture of the dips doesn't seep through. So it's been a long process. But no, to answer your question, not enough action, but lots of conversation.
And so what's next for you guys? I mean, you're obviously very passionate about this and it's wonderful. It's really great to see businesses stepping up in the right direction at the moment. What's next for you guys? Well,
definitely. Our mission is to remove 25 tonnes of plastic by 2025 with this specific brand. So hashtag 2525, you'll hear more about that. Mm-hmm. And look, we obviously this is very new, very early days for us. We're talking to all the majors and all the independents out there to try and get this brand out there for summer. So it's quite exciting, and we want people to think twice when they go to grab their dip out of the fridge and go for a non-plastic and a non-preservative option.
Oh, good on you. And now, lastly, before we wrap things up, tell us about the name.
The name is a bit of fun. NUFFIN, NUFFIN. Started off as nothing. Obviously, nothing a little bit more tricky to trademark. So we bantered that around. We've come up with nothing. So nothing is better for you, nothing is better for the planet, and nothing tastes better. So absolutely nothing.
I love that. And which one's your favourite? I have to ask as well. I'm purely a hummus lover.
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
Look, I am actually a tzatziki lover. We've gone with the main Australia's favourite dips, hummus and tzatziki and the very well-known dips. But I do love a good old tzatziki, especially over a good old kebab.
Oh, beautiful. David, lovely to have your company today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much for your time. Thank you.